Hello, and welcome back to Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. So, Wild Thoughts listeners, today is another great day to see what direction your life could accomplish. I know it takes a lot of self-competition to get up and do what takes you over an hour to do. I get it. Doing things for an hour, that's a hard thing to do. I get it. Trust me, it's hard for me sometimes. Procrastination is very big. I really like to procrastinate things, and I'm all right with that. I'm all right with the procrastination of doing something sometimes, depending on how important it is. For example, let's say you procrastinate and you pay your water bill on the 27th, and guess what? It was due on the motherfucking 27th of whatever month it is, whatever month you have to pay your water bill, and you procrastinate and you pay it on the last day, on the day of the 27th. Well, I say that's good for you. You should not be upset at yourself for paying the bill on time, okay? Even if it is the last day of metaphorical money for some entity, all right? Now, in this listening status, we power on the self-control. We're going to go on to some self-control, this great podcast again, this great knowledge drip. We're going to pour on the self-control all over us, and it's going to be, how they say, good for your brain. And with the self-control, we go over whether or not if your short existence, if you should quit the job that is paying your bills and go toward the path that makes you happy. The ever after is produced by the conscious membrane. Stay in the present of an overflow of knowledge and capture what you can, or let the drip come over you and wash your stream of life. Just whatever we do, whatever we decide, do not become a stagnant pool that breeds bacteria. A bacteria that will kill your progress. You are lucky enough to be born on this wild planet. You're lucky enough to be part of the 1 in 14 million or however many sperms there are in each load. You're lucky to be that one, I would say. So do not let your pool become stagnant. That just breeds and invites bacteria. And like I said, a bacteria that will kill. Once again, it will destroy, kill your progress. You are lucky enough to be born on this wild planet. Lucky enough to listen to the knowledge drip. So don't let more opportunities pass you. The passing of an opportunity, it is time to take. It is time to take over your existence in life and think. Now, let's dive deep. Let's ponder. Let's dig our shallow grave. This is Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. Now, that was quite the opening today. I liked it. I hope you guys liked it as well. We're going to go over some great affirmations, whatever we want to call it. Do some affirmations that we got written down this morning, and then after that we're probably going to jump into a code of ethics that we need to set up for this knowledge drip, just because as I become your cult leader and all the cult movies that I have been watching, I understand that I'm starting a massive cult. So you can listen to me talk for $15,000, all right? We're gonna have massive movements and stuff where you can come out and you can bring all your friends. And we're gonna do the multi-network marketing that is Wild Thoughts. Now you're probably asking, isn't this a pyramid scheme? Of course it's a pyramid scheme. Obviously, look at who's on top. It's you. You're on top, and then there's me behind you. But then there's somebody else, and then there's a made-up shape that some people would call a triangle. So when they say it's a triangle pyramid, a cult, or whatever they want to call this knowledge drip, of course it is. That's exactly what it is to that person. But to another person, it could be the half and half lemonade. It could be the water. It could be whatever you damn near well please. Ugh. Today, I barely wanted to do the cast. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I've ran out of words to say. I'm like, I don't have a lot to say right now, but I just figured out why I have been so tired and why I don't want to talk so much. It's because I work at the, the Central Florida Zoo, and I work there part-time right now, and they're trying to make me, work goddamn motherfucking full-time. They want us there at, 8 o'clock, can't leave till 5, but you only get, a half-hour lunch break, and you have to wear this damn harness all day that weighs, 20 pounds, and you got to remember that in Florida, it gets hot. Oh, I mean, super hot. Kind of hot, you gotta stand in the shade type of hot, otherwise you're the sun will burn you, and then it's just crazy out here. So anyways, I get to do that. Now they're trying to make it stay full times. Yes, hold on, someone just texted me, sorry. I hate when people text me sometimes when I'm doing the podcast, because I lose track of what I was saying, but not this time. Even though I honestly 100% did forget what I was saying. Probably because it made perfect sense. And why would it? That's why you got to carry your notebook. Even when I'm doing this damn podcast, I got to carry my notebook. I got it right here. But on the notebook, I do not write on the notebook when I am doing the cast, just because it is so many words flowing out of my mouth at once. It would be hard to keep up with whatever the life is throwing at me, and keep up with the passing of tides, the passing of a great life. Don't let the tides of life pass you by. Don't let anything pass you by. Not even the opportunity to make your bed. Do not let that pass you by. Do not miss the opportunity to pick up that penny just because you think you're not worth it. Pick up that damn motherfucking penny. Pick it up. It's alright. It's just a penny. Put it in your pocket. Now you got a penny for later. Alright? It's that simple. Money loves to jump into your pocket almost on a continuous basis. Alright, now let's jump into some of our affirmations today. And then we're going to jump into our ethics code for the podcast, just because it's going to be fucking dope when we do it. And I know how much you guys just love to hear me talk anyways, so why not? I don't give out big old long speeches. I'm not an hour long type of podcast. I don't drag this shit on for very long. Why? One, because I like to turn shit off. I really do. When I'm at work or something, I just want to be at work. If I'm doing somewhere, I just want to turn that shit off. I don't want to be doing something for too long. It makes it unfun. It makes it harder. Maybe some people like to take a long time doing stuff, but me, a little 10-minute, 15-minute, maybe even 20-minute knowledge drip for the great listeners is perfect amount of time. All right, so let's get into some of our affirmations now that we're at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I am grateful. I am a wild thought. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am thinking wealthy thoughts. I am a power outlet. Plug me in, bitches. I am thankful for my life. I am grateful for the abundance of air. I am wild. I am the brain of a thoughtful wave. I am a necessary evil. I am a positive vibration. I can power my subconscious mind. I live a life worth living. I am excited for the future that presents itself. I am aware of my life force. I live on the edge of life, the startling edge that shall be cut by the string of fire. I expect my life to grow, even after my skin becomes immobile. It is my life. Do not you forget. I am proud of everything I have done. I am grateful to let go of the past. I can make my life my own. I will not do anything I do not want to do. I have the power of my life. I destroy all negative thoughts. Wild thoughts with a big bang. The saying is, guys, do you remember in the last podcast, now that we went over stupid little affirmations real fast? Stupid. I guess they aren't really that stupid, because I mean, they're working. I am successful. This podcast has become a great knowledge drip of resource for a lot of people. But do you remember last week when I was talking about drinking coffee? And I went over to a nice little place this morning, and it had the perfect saying to the coffee that I was looking for. And the saying is this. The saying is, drink coffee, do stupid things faster with more energy. Did you hear that? Drink coffee, do stupid things faster with more energy. Now, could you imagine if we decided that we were the turtles, like we decided in our, the knowledge drips before, that we are the turtles, and that if we drink more coffee, then the stupid things will go faster. They'll move with more energy, which makes 100% right now why my voice was all messed up. Why my voice has been like super great. It's because of the coffee. The coffee, it speeds up, like it says right there. It makes things stupid go faster with more energy. That's what it does. And why wouldn't it do it to your vocal cords as well? It just makes sense. It does it with your eardrums. It does it with your seeing, with your reflexes, everything. Why wouldn't it affect your voice? Why wouldn't it? It only makes sense that coffee would affect your voice. Duh. I had to go out and do some research for all of you. And the answer is so that when coffee hits you, your ability to continue to move faster and get all the stupid shit out of the way. Now, live your light. Go and look, or go out and find your things. This short time of breathing air and drinking water is almost over for you. The coffee accelerates all of your power. Now, drink from the pot and pour your thoughts onto me, and you can write into the show. You can write your own thoughts into the show at reflife32@gmail.com. Power to the mind, power to the knowledge. Move all the people, think twice, and move 100 times. Life is good, but it can't be anything but good. All right, now that we got those awesome affirmations out of the way, we're going to go over my codes of ethics for this. There are a total of 10 rules here, and today I'm not going to go over all 10 of them, but we will converse in the first 2. That way it will give me something to talk about, something to finish in more episodes, and to keep you on a leash. It's kind of like what they say, a cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff. Do you remember that song? And that's why they call him Cliffhanger. So we're going to keep you clifting. We're going to keep you hanging. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep the vibes flowing through the podcast and the knowledge drip that is our world. Now, let's jump into the codes of ethics. I believe in the golden rule as the basis of all human conduct. Therefore, I will never do to another person that which I would not be willing for that person to do to me if our positions were reversed. That is the first code of ethic. Let me go over that for you one more time. I believe in the golden rule. And okay, most of you are probably going, what is the golden rule? Well, the golden rule is based upon your mind. The golden rule is where you find your gold, which is in your ideas and thoughts. The golden rule is just your mind's creativity power to imaginate the Illuminati illuminating your world so that you can rock motherfucking hard, bitches. As the basis of all human conduct, therefore, I will never do to another person that which I would not be willing for that person to do to me if our positions were reversed. All right, so don't be rude to people. Don't do it if you wouldn't want it done to you. That's pretty much what it's saying right there. All right, so if you don't want something done to you, don't do it to them. And code of ethic number 2. I will be honest, even to the slightest detail, in all my transactions with others, not alone because of my desire to be fair with them, but because of my desire to impress the idea of honesty on my own subconscious mind, thereby weaving the essential qualities into my own character. All right, you want me to go over that for you one more time? Maybe I will. I will be honest, even to the slightest detail. In all my transactions with others, not alone because of my desire to be fair with them, but Because of my desire to impress the idea of honesty on my own subconscious mind, thereby weaving the essential qualities into my own character. All right, did you guys get that? So you want to just be fair with your desires, because your desires are to impress you, not other people. So be real with yourself. Those are our first 2 codes of ethics right there. How much time are we in right now? Let me check. 15 minutes and 20 seconds. Well, guys, that's good for right now. Keep it up, and I will see you next time on Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. Bye.